Hi guys! I have another joke for you, and then I have more of the doll people. So you ready for your joke? Okay. The joke is this. What do you call an elephant in a telephone booth? Stuck. Is that what you guessed? Here's a picture of an elephant in a telephone booth. Before people had cell phones, there were these little glass buildings, really small glass buildings that really only one person could fit in at a time. And there was a phone in there, and you just put like 25 cents in or 50 cents in, and you could make a phone call. And but they're really small, so imagine an elephant inside one of those. Okay? So, what do you call an elephant in a telephone booth? Stuck, because he can't get out, because he's too big. All right, ready for the next chapter? It is called The Funcrafts Come Visiting. So remember yesterday, Annabelle, Bobby, and Uncle Doll they left the dollhouse to look for Auntie Sarah, and they went into that sitting room that was upstairs, and they found the box, and the Funcrafts were there. And that's going to be Nora's birthday present. It's a dollhouse with 5 dolls. So now, the Funcrafts come visiting. They must come over to the doll people. Mama, Papa, said Annabelle breathlessly. You'll never guess what we found. Oh, we have so much to tell you. We found other dolls, exclaimed Bobby. No, I want to tell, said Annabelle. You can't tell everything, said Bobby. Shh, shh, said Mama Doll softly. I think this should wait until later in the morning when the Palmers are out. I can't wait that long, said Annabelle desperately. Kate stirred in her bed then, flung her arm over the side, and murmured something Annabelle couldn't understand. Mama put her finger to her lips and shook her head and pointed upstairs. Places, everyone, thought Annabelle, and she headed for her bed, since Kate had carefully tucked the dolls into bed the night before. Oh, so Kate had tucked them in the night before, so Annabelle went back there, so she was just the same when Kate woke up and saw her in the morning. Hours later, when the last of the Palmers had left the house, Annabelle sprang up out of her bed. Okay, she called, family meeting. Bobby and Uncle Doll and I want to tell you what we found. The dolls gathered in the kitchen, baby Betsy propped against the icebox, her head resting just below the top. It was so exciting, Annabelle began. Do you know where Auntie Sarah is? Asked Nanny. No, we don't, Uncle Doll replied grimly. But we found something fantastic, said Annabelle. We found another family of dollhouse dolls. The Funcrafts, added Bobby. They're going to be Nora's dolls. They're in a big box now with their dream house. There's a mother and a father and a boy for Bobby and a girl for me and a baby for baby Betsy. And a cat, said Bobby. Kitty Funcraft. But it's not alive, said Uncle Doll. The Funcrafts are a birthday present for Nora, Annabelle went on. I promised them that as soon as they've been unpacked and set up in her room, we'll visit them. All of us? Asked Nanny. My stars, I don't believe I've been out of this house in years. It will be okay, said Annabelle kindly. It would be nice to meet some other dolls, said Papa, if we can do it safely. We must be sure to bring them a housewarming gift, said Mama thoughtfully. I wonder what they'll need in their new home. We can't take them something that belongs here in our house, Papa reminded her. Nora will get in trouble. Oh yeah, if they took something from their house to Nora's house, Kate would think that Nora had come in and taken it out of her dollhouse. Maybe we can make something, said Annabelle. We'll do it secretly at night. And so the long, long hours, the hours of waiting for Nora's birthday to arrive, for her gifts to be given to her, for the dream house to be unpacked and set up in her room, were filled by secret meetings about what to make for the Funcrafts. Finally, Nanny suggested using scraps of paper and bits of crayons that the dolls had squirreled away over the years to make a bouquet of paper flowers for the Funcrafts. Early on the morning after Nora's birthday, the bouquet was completed. So they took they took paper and crayons and drew flowers and made it into a bouquet, and they're going to give it to the Funcrafts. And a bouquet is a bunch of flowers. Annabelle and Bobby cleaned up while Mama arranged the flowers and tied their stems with a bit of thread. We'll take them to the Funcrafts tonight, said Annabelle. That evening, just minutes after Kate had closed her book and turned off her light, Annabelle thought she heard noise from the doorway. The captain, she thought. Remember, that's the cat. Of all nights for him to decide to prowl, the dolls would have to visit. Yoo-hoo, called a small voice from below the dollhouse. Oh, I should do that differently. Yoo-hoo, called a small voice from below the dollhouse. Annabelle lay rigid in her bed. She knew she shouldn't risk moving about yet. Yoo, called the voice again. Down here, added another. Bobby, Annabelle dared to whisper. I think the Funcrafts are here. Hush, not another word, Nanny called softly from her room. But it was too late. Annabelle could hear the sound of feet scampering up the steps of the stool. We can't just ignore them, she said. Cautiously, Annabelle slipped out of her bed. She crossed her room and tiptoed down the stairs to the second floor. Somebody has to greet them, she said before Mama and Papa could scold her. They're already at the top step. And here they are. That is what the Funcrafts look like. Heavenly days, said Papa. Mama said nothing. Annabelle hurried to the first floor of the dollhouse and stood at the bottom of the staircase. There, gathered on the top step of the stool, were 5 dolls. They were unlike any dolls Annabelle had ever seen. One of them stepped forward. And remember, Annabelle said, oh, they'll be China dolls like me, and they'll have China skin and fabric clothes. These dolls, if you've ever had a Fisher-Price barn or a Fisher-Price dollhouse, they're all out of plastic. So it's different, not breakable, which is probably good for Nora. Hi, I'm Tiffany, she said. Annabelle looked at the light brown face with dark brown hair topped by a pink bow. The head was poised on a pink and blue dress, that poised means set, and stick-thin legs emerged from a pair of wide blue shoes. The doll's arms were as skinny as her legs, and she seemed to be made entirely of plastic, even her clothes. Hi, I'm Annabelle, Annabelle replied. She peered behind Tiffany. She saw 3 more dolls, all made of plastic. One was carrying a baby, which was just a small pink bundle. Bobby had crept down the stairs and was standing beside Annabelle. I'm Bobby, he said. Mama and Papa aren't sure we should talk to you yet. Kate just went to sleep, and it's all right, Bobby, said Papa. He was... So you see how thin their arms are? And see Tiffany with the bow on top of her head? Yeah. Papa was tiptoeing bravely down the stairs, followed by Mama, Uncle Doll, and Nanny. He held his hand out toward Mom and Dad Funcraft. Welcome, welcome, he said, shaking their hand. Annabelle took a better look at Tiffany and saw that, in fact, everything about her was plastic. Plastic, 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 down to the pink bow. And Annabelle suspected that the bow snapped on, just as she was writing. That the bow snapped on, just as the writing on the box had said. Annabelle stopped staring and remembered her manners. Mama, Papa, Nanny, she began. These are the Funcrafts. And you must be the dolls, said the man with the red tie. I'm Dad, he added. I'm Mom, said Mom. I'm Bailey, said the boy with the red shoes. And this is baby Brittany, said Tiffany. Who takes care of the baby? Bobby wanted to know, because in the doll's house, it's old-fashioned and they would have had a nanny to take care of their baby. Of baby Brittany? We all do, replied Bailey. Don't you have a nanny? No. Or an auntie or an uncle? No. One thing I wanted to show you is it says, where is it? Which way? And you must be the dolls. And see how the word dolls is capitalized? So that's like their last name, Annabelle Doll. Tiffany Funcraft. Okay. Want to see my train? Asked Bobby. Okay, Bailey followed Bobby up the stairs. Please come into our parlor, said Mama graciously to the rest of the Funcrafts. Thank you, said Dad. How quaint, said Mom. Annabelle took Tiffany by the hand. Let's go to the kitchen so we can be by ourselves. Tiffany walked around and around the kitchen, examining everything. Where's your microwave? She asked. Microwave? Said Annabelle. You know, where you pretend to cook your food. You mean our stove? That's where we cook, said Annabelle, pointing. What are those things? That's a potato masher, and that's an orange squeezer, and that's a whisk. Boy, your house is different from ours. It's over 100 years old, just like us, said Annabelle. So would they have had microwaves 100 years ago? Nope. So you can imagine how different their houses would be. And here's the picture for this page. Thought you'd want to have a good mental image, or you can build on that for your mental image. Are you really over 100? Asked Tiffany incredulously. Yes, even though Kate decided I'm 8. Because remember, she's been there for 100 years. Wow, I guess that's why you look different too. Tiffany Tiffany took in the lacy sleeves of the dress, the china arms and legs, the china face, the blush on Annabelle's cheeks, and the green paint in her hair. Was your hair always green? She asked. No, a long time ago when Grandma Catherine was just 6 years old, she decided to give me a new hair color. So she painted my hair green. And then her mother tried to remove it, but she couldn't get it all off. That's very punk, said Tiffany. I like it. At that moment, Annabelle heard a small commotion outside the kitchen. She rushed to the stairway in time to see Mom Funcraft exclaim, "Oh, look! The dolls have stairs too!" Mom ran up to the landing and slid down the banister, landing smartly on the floor between Mama and Papa. A grown-up, can you imagine running up the stairs and sliding down the banister, the railing of the stairs? Dad Funcraft smiled proudly. "She's an expert," he said. Annabelle glanced at her parents. They were peering frantically into Kate's room, searching for signs that she had awakened, because Mom Funcraft's making a lot of noise. She hasn't been around that long. She doesn't know that you can't make tons of noise or you wake up the people and you could end up in doll state. And I am going to stop this video and we'll make a part 2.